What going to, man? It's your boy Smalls. I'm coming at you, boys, with another video, man. Today we're reacting to how WNBA players attacked Caitlin Clark, didn't play innocent. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I already reacted to Dijon, but I guess I didn't, man. I was partnering around this video for a minute. But with that being said, man, that don't even matter. If you guys human, they click on this video. I truly do appreciate you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you're having a blessed and fantastic day. Shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, allowing me to be here, allowing y'all to be here, and just everything is done for us truly. Thank you, Jesus Christ. But with all that being said, man, without further ado, you already know Caitlin Clark began targeted, bro. Let's see how these players reacted or said, did, acted after, you know, the fact. Give it up! Oh, messed up. Give it up!
Basketball in the 80s and 90s was a whole different game. If you've ever watched the Bad Boys Pistons try to stop Michael Jordan, you know exactly what I mean.
Jordan rules, baby.
Jordan lost.
Getting straight hammered.
Just fired at Jordan. Michael doesn't like it.
Came back though. He got to get back. I will say that.
These kinds of plays are a thing of the past. I mean, in today's NBA, you'd get even suspended for those kind of moves. And if your name is Draymond, it suspended for those kind of moves. And if your name is
Bro, I don't remember this. Dude, Draymond, you gotta chill, twin. You gotta chill, bro. Draymond wounding that jaw up and everything too. Yo, Dre. You have to chill. I mean, like, Draymond Green is a Hall of Fame school nuisance, Hall of Fame minutes, Hall of Fame everything, bro. I remember hearing about this, and I seen the clip before, but I don't remember it being that bad. Bro, Draymond, you gotta chill, bro. You be kicking people in the balls and all, bro. Hey, come on, twin. That ain't even cool, bro. He ain't doing nothing to you for him to deserve that, bro.
It might just be an indefinite suspension.
No, Draymond, come on, bro. And then you put...
That said, it seems like some players in the WNBA have lost their minds trying to bring back the
fact that she tried to help her up. I guess she felt bad after. At least I hope she did.
Caitlin Clark.
No, she even helped her up. That's
Clark? Oh, looks like Clark got smashed.
Number 4.
Unlike the Bad Boys Pistons, however, who wore their toughness on their sleeves, these WNBA players targeting Caitlin Clark try to act innocent and play the victim afterward. But they're not fooling anyone. And in today's video, we're exposing exactly what's been going on.
Get to it, baby. Get to it, Hooping Ports. You already know what time it is, baby.
Clark, the hesitation, working inside the reverse. Oh, it took a big hit there on Jackie Young.
In round 1 of the WNBA playoffs, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever squared off against the Connecticut
That's a 3.
Sun.
That's trash. So it's what, first to win 2 games?
From the
I didn't even know that. I thought it was at least like, I thought it was like 7.
The start of the game and the series, this went down.
Harassed by Carrington. Finds Boston.
I remember seeing this clip before.
As you just witnessed, Caitlin Clark attempted to dish a pass to her teammate, but Dejana Carrington stepped in to contest it, but caught Caitlin in the face instead. That's
purposeful, bro. Like, she been let the ball go, and the fact that her hands up and then she's... Cause does she have nails? I don't know. It seems like she has nails. I could be wrong, but she put her nails perfectly in position to poke her eye, bro. That's disgusting, bro. You have to go out your way to do that. That's not natural.
Honestly, I wasn't too familiar.
That's not natural for her hand to go like this.
I mainly follow the NBA, so I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt at first. But after watching the replay a dozen times, it's clear that not only was the ball way out of reach, but she also turned her hand.
She perfectly put her hand in spot.
And Caitlin Clark.
Disgusting. Then she gonna chill. She like she. I'm gonna be saying I love this video, bro.
She caught that fingertip in the eye or right around it from Carrington with no whistle.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not an NBA or WNBA player. Just a diehard basketball fan who lives and breathes the game.
I ain't either. I just like the NBA and WNBA. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all boys like it a lot, and it's kind of low-key interesting. I ain't gonna lie.
Whether on the courts,
not saying I don't
TV,
like it. I kind of do.
I can't ever recall seeing someone turn their hand into a claw
and bring it down on another player's face like this. Anyway, to double check myself and avoid any bias, I hopped on YouTube to see how professional defenders usually handle
he
that
did some
position.
real research. Hey, shout out
And
to
for
you.
this,
He did some
I
real
decided to
research.
Watch how NBA defenders guard step-back threes. Because even though Caitlin wasn't attempting one, Carrington was in the same defensive position you'd see when contesting that type of shot.
Yeah, and then they just kind of pull their hand
listen,
away.
Guys, every defender I watched, whether guarding players like Curry, Lillard, or Harden on a step-back three,
Hey, trust if they ain't doing it to Harden on his step back, you know it's something. They doing it to Steph Curry, you know it's something. If they ain't doing it to Dame Lillard, you know it's something.
raise their hands straight up to contest the shot. No bending, no swiping, just straight up and out.
Most times like this, and the other source like
They're
this, and
not
they just put
turning
their hand
hands
down.
into claws and bringing them down.
Exactly.
Their hands stay straight
They
up,
don't ever do
and then
this.
They're out of the play. Now, the WNBA refs didn't call a foul on that play, which isn't
is
too
disgusting.
surprising given how much Caitlin Clark
Utter
has been
disgusting.
hammered all season.
I feel like I'm getting hammered.
Now, in a later interview, when a reporter asked Carrington about the incident, she laughed. She literally laughed.
When you went and kind of swatted at Caitlin, did you intend to hit her in the eye?
One thing I cannot stand, bro, is when people like in the league, right? Obviously, Caitlin Clark is what we're talking about. She's an example I'm glad I use anyway. You know she is a player of the league. You know the league, quite frankly, does not care about her. So you purposely poke her in the eye, and then with somebody knowing she's not going to do nothing to you, she's not going to resent back. That's not who she is, which is a good thing she doesn't. But that's not who she is. She's a great, you know what I'm saying, great person for not doing that. You laugh whenever you get asked about poking her in the eye.
And if so,
It makes sense she'd laugh too. I mean, I later realized this is the same player who had completely insulted Caitlin earlier this year.
What'd she say?
Anyway, she later went on to say she didn't even realize she hit Caitlin.
Yeah, okay.
But no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her actually.
Cap. Stop lying. Ain't
Honestly,
no reason to lie.
How do you
Come on
not
now.
realize you hit someone in the eye, especially when they're on the ground crying in pain? But moving on, in that brief interview, and even in her post remarks, there wasn't a single apology. Instead,
Of course, of course she not. Obviously knew, but knowing if she did that on purpose, bro, knowing how she is from what I've seen, bro, she obviously ain't gonna say she's sorry, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, I followed.
Especially with saying remarks early in the season. Nah, bro.
I guess I followed through and I hit her. So
What are you following through on? For what?
Sheesh. Somewhere in the world, Draymond Green is taking notes on what to say. But anyway,
yeah, that's a good one, bro.
As I pointed out in this interview, Carrington played innocent throughout the whole incident. But later on, she flipped the script and acted like the victim. I mean, after Christine Brennan asked
What'd
that
she
question
say?
during the brief
Well-
interview, Carrington managed to get the WNBA to publicly denounce the reporter, saying, "Two unprofessional members of the media like Christine Brennan, you're not fooling anyone, blah, blah, blah. You can't hide behind your tenure."
What? How is it designed to fuel racist, homophobic, and what is homophobic? What does that have to do with? People just be saying anything now. They just be pulling all these words. I hate when people be doing that. What does that have to do with racism? What does that have to do with being I don't even know if I can say on YouTube, being a phobe? Where did that come from? And Miss Ogen, bro. See, this is what I be talking about, bro. I can't stand when people be pulling these cars, because there's nothing like this. And then obviously there's gonna be some people who agree with them. Like, no, what? Of course she will pull that card out too, bro. You cannot hide behind your tenor. They're just asking, why the heck did you poke that girl in the eye? Because obviously it was on purpose. Because that's not no reaction. And now we got to be phobic and
They basically
Disgusting,
tried to
bro.
get the
That's
reporter
disgusting, bro. I'm
canceled,
sorry. That
aka
disgusts me,
fired,
bro.
for asking that question, saying, You have abused your privileges and do not deserve the credentials issued to you. Yada, yada, yada.
Now you're trying to take out the report. Man, hopefully that reporter is still, you know what I'm saying, report. And the fact that the WNBA even stepped, bro, y'all are disgusting. I'm sorry, y'all are disgusting.
The ironic part is that USA Today Sports fired back, defending Christine, saying journalists ask questions and seek
facts. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do.
Just to recap, Carrington turned her hand into a claw, swiped Caitlyn in the face.
Whoa, I didn't even picture that. She did. She went from this to this.
Caught her in the eye. She didn't apologize and instead played innocent.
Facts.
Then, when a reporter asked about it, she first laughed, then turned herself into the victim, and with the WNBA, tried to get the reporter fired.
Disgusting.
She's not the only one, however, who attacked Caitlin Clark and then played innocent. Because up next is the full story of how Angel Reese attacked Caitlin Clark, played innocent.
Frankly, I think we all know how this goes, man. We already know, man. We already know how that goes.
During the Fever and Sky matchup on June 1st, Angel's teammate Kennedy Carter went out of her way to curse.
She looked like a straight gremlin doing that, bro.
Clark before body checking her to the ground. Now, just look at how excited Angel is about that. She literally jumps off the bench, then claps and cheers for her teammate who just physically assaulted someone on the court. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in the NBA start cheering for a team.
I didn't even know she wasn't standing before. I thought she was standing the whole time. She was just clapping. She wasn't standing the whole time. Jump off the. Yeah, bro.
After they've assaulted someone.
You can't even get your way out of that, bro.
Anyway, Angel faced some backlash for it, and in a later interview, she tried to play innocent, claiming she did it because she always has her teammates' backs.
It don't even make sense.
What was that moment on the bench that we saw?
Look, she cheesing talking about that. Look at her. Cheesing.
Committed the foul. What was that moment for you?
Yeah, just having my teammates back. Just having a competitive edge. I love my teammates, and I'm always going to have their back, so.
She even said she's willing to embrace the villain role and wrapped up the interview by saying people will remember her too, not just Caitlyn.
And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that.
You literally took it. You literally took it. Literally. Like you force yourself and you put that on yourself. It's not like people are just putting that on you for no reason. You did that to yourself. People are just like
for my teammates, and if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years.
And then she gonna stare at her and talk trash like she did. You ain't even doing nothing. You just shoves her and you talking trash and staring her down like you just gave her 40 on 25 rebounds.
We watching women's basketball. It's not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to know that.
It's clear she wasn't apologetic at all about her behavior. I mean, she wasn't celebrating a teammate scoring over Caitlyn, which would be perfectly fine, but instead she was cheering when her teammate assaulted Caitlyn. That marked the initial clash between Caitlyn and Angel in the WNBA. The second time came when Angel Reese slapped Caitlin Clark on the head, but let me walk you through everything that happened next. First off, during the incident, Angel Reese winds up as if she's going for the ball, but it's clear she likely knew exactly what she was doing. It was a reckless move with no real chance of blocking the shot. Her hand was at least a ball's length away.
She took that as a free opportunity to get a free licking.
She should have known whether a block was possible or whether there was no chance at all. Because honestly, this seemed more like an attempt to put Caitlyn on the ground than to make a legitimate play. Anyway, it wasn't just a graze. She literally clocked Caitlyn in the head. Then, after fleeing the impact, she just walked away. And here's where things get even more sad.
What she did?
So, after the refs announced they were upgrading it from a common foul to a flagrant, Angel was sitting on the bench, shaking her head like she was completely innocent. She literally just clocked Caitlyn head and then acted like she
I'll be lying if I said I wasn't surprised. I'll be lying.
By the end of the season, Caitlin Clark
Who did it? Who did that? Who? Hey, whoever did that little hand right there, bro.
Into the season, Caitlin Clark had outplayed Angel Reese's Chicago Sky.
3 wins, 21 points per game,
Rookie of the Year on
10 assists, 51% shooting.
Clark put an end to any comparisons, delivering a performance Angel had never experienced before. 31 points and 12 assists. All while exiting the game with just under 4 minutes left.
Tough. Hey, she could have easy stat padded too.
Angel stayed on the court, desperately trying for a double-double with only 5 points and 9 rebounds. It was a humiliating moment for Angel. But to save face, she claimed a few games later that she was injured. And then soon after that is where she played the victim card.
Him and this Kawhi laugh, bro. He loved that Kawhi laugh, bro.
Declaring herself out for the rest of the season, she posted a lengthy tweet claiming the media had been villainizing her for the past 2 years to push a narrative, saying it wasn't okay. But the truth is,
trust me, Caitlin Clark is getting far more hate than you are.
One who created.
She don't even want to accept awards or do certain stuff for the simple fact she's going to get a certain amount of hate. You're not there yet.
I mean, going all the way back to their college days, she taunted Caitlin in front of the world, cheered when Caitlin was assaulted, and then for good measure, smacked Caitlin to the ground without a single word of apology. In fact, instead of apologizing, she said she'd gladly embrace the bad guy role.
She can't talk her way out of that one, bro.
After Caitlin had beat her as the best rookie of 2024, she pulled out the victim card.
That was after. You know dang well in your heart you did not deserve it over the Caitlin Clark. Stop lying, twin.
The list of attacks on Caitlin, followed by playing innocent, just keeps growing. I mean, Diamond DeShields ran into her, and then Cheryl Swoops, the WNBA legend,
I didn't know she was that big of a hater, bro. I
stepped in to defend DeShields.
Different.
There was the incident.
She backed her up for running her over like a fat old pickup truck.
Diggins deliberately collided with Caitlin.
Skylar Diggins, come on, man.
And let's not forget the hip.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that's crazy because she is walking like legit right in front of her bench doing this. So I kind of understand Skylar Diggins on that bar. I ain't gonna lie. I get it. I get it. I ain't no biasism here.
It just keeps happening. But these players need to put a stop to it. And here's why. All season long, people in the WNBA have been saying the league is about more than just one player.
Obviously not. The league wouldn't. If it was more than one player than the league, the projectile is going on and all of the things that's happening, it would have been like that this whole time.
To publicly post on social media, emphasizing that the league isn't all about Caitlin Clark. Throughout the season, as we've highlighted earlier, players like Angel Reese echoed the same sentiment.
I mean, some of them are, but not a whole lot. Most of it's coming from Caitlin Clark. I'm not going to say nobody wants to watch her, but some people do, obviously. But in all seriousness,
basketball, it's not just because of Caitlin Clark. It's because of me, too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Now, let's look at the facts here. The 2023 WNBA Finals averaged around 728,000 viewers, making it the most watched final in 20 years with a 36% increase from 2022. In Game 1 of the first-round matchup between Caitlin's Fever and the Connecticut Sun, the game drew 1.84 million viewers, despite going head-to-head with NFL football that day.
1.84 mil with NFL Sunday? I know, she's nice, bro.
And here's where
she is nice. Bro, you know, if any person can pull that much viewers into a WNBA game on a football Sunday, especially depending on the date, September 22nd, I ain't gonna lie, that's tough, bro. I know there were some fire games too. I'm sure there was some heat game. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Caitlin Clark is built different, bro. Me personally, I ain't never watching Caitlin Clark probably 99.9% of the time over no Sunday night football. I'll tell you that, especially the Ravens. Oh, hey, you throw it out the window. But that's tough, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Been crazier. Game 2 of that series pulled in an even higher 2.5 million viewers. That's more than triple the average of the most WNBA finals in over 20 years. You can look at all the stats, and they all support the truth. Caitlin Clark, the player the WNBA has been targeting all year, will be the catalyst for the league's transformation. From being seen as a joke by the majority of sports fans to being
Gideon!
recognized as a legitimate sports league. So yeah, the WNBA might be more than just one player, but at the same time, it really isn't. And if you want to know exactly
it is, but
why
it's not.
Caitlin
To be
Clark
honest,
is
it is
making
really not.
such an impact and why she is the face of the W, check out this video
Hey man,
where
I did already react to this video, man. If you do want to go watch this, John, but if you as human did stay this long till in the video, I truly do appreciate you for watching. If you do want to subscribe to the channel, man, that will be highly appreciated, for real. And if you do want to become a member of the channel, that will be linked down in the description below. But with all that being said, man, without further ado, hopefully y'all boys continue to have a blessed day in Jesus' name, and I'm out here, John, man. Yo.